Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters, and of course, if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming, horror content creator, variety streamer, and we make a lot of cool stuff on this channel about mostly horror Asyms, and that's usually what we're talking about. And today is going to be no different. We're talking about how the fact is we're less than a month away from Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed 4v1 Asym coming available to PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, X, and S, and of course available also on Epic Game Store, not on Steam yet. So if you're going to be ordering on PC, use code OHG. Now, the thing is that it's going to be interesting is we know a couple of really cool things, and I'm going to actually just let this run in the background so that way you can see it. This is coverage of IGN showing the massive in-depth character creation. We're going to do a separate video on it. If you want to see the whole video on how in-depth this character creation goes, click on the link in the description below. I have their YouTube video. You can just hop right over to it. We saw a really good amount of content on the Ghostbusters side in Illfonic's previous dev stream. We know there's a second one coming up sometime before launch. Now, I don't know how close to launch it's going to be, but they're going to run on the Ghost side of the hub. So, like, for example, we saw Winston and Ray's Occult Bookstore and the Firehouse and all sorts of cool stuff like where to upgrade your individual items and so on and so forth in the Illfonic stream from the Ghostbuster side. So apparently there's going to be an entire Ghost hub that works on the other side if you're playing Killer in this version of the game, which is the Ghost, versus playing a Ghostbuster. Now, as you can see here below, the customization is very in-depth, and you get a lot of option to make your particular Ghostbuster, and that's what's really cool about this game, is we're coming from an Asym perspective, but you're not playing Bankman, you're not playing Stans, you're not even playing any of the new characters from Afterlife, you're playing as your own original Ghostbuster, who is coming to the Firehouse to basically fill in a slot. And so, as you kind of see, like, in the world of Ghostbusters, this is basically picking up where Winston kind of had reopened the Ghostbusters Firehouse at the very end credit scene of Ghostbusters Afterlife, and you're kind of rebuilding the Ghostbusters here, and Ray is also kind of a guide here, and there's gonna be quest givers, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Hell, we even got Greg Miller from Funny or Die as doing a character voice in this game, which is kind of cool considering he is such a Ghostbusters fanatic. But we know there's one more stream coming. We've kind of seen a lot of information, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that this game seems to be bringing customization wise, and each Ghostbuster is definitely gonna be very different in what they bring to the table. And if you're playing with your friends, you're gonna be able to build a really strong team. Now, the only thing that's been super weird is how they've been handling pre-orders and how some stuff, like for the collector's editions, only physical based. So if you're looking to play on PC, you're not going to get that option like I chose to when I pre-ordered the game. But we know that there is going to be one more stream, and this is what I'm really looking forward to. And of course, we'll be covering here live on the channel when they do it, just like we did for the previous stream from Illfonic. And I think we're going to see a lot of stuff on the Ghost side. I just want to see if there's some way Stay Puft is involved, because I would really love that. Or even maybe in the mini Stay Puffs from Afterlife, they were pretty funny. And you're going to be able to see all the playable ghosts, I'm sure, including Slimer, when we get to the Ghost Hub. And we've already seen 2 playable maps. In Illfonic's dev stream, they ran the museum map, which was pretty cool. And of course, they did a standalone video for Rikers Island in the prison. And we've kind of seen a bunch of stuff that makes this game look very different than other Asyms, while still maintaining those core mechanics you've kind of come to accept as an Asym. And in this case, it's run differently because there's the fear meter, and you can actually scare the crap out of people, kind of like you do in Evil Dead, but it plays a much bigger component in Ghostbusters, basing the strength of the ghost, while at the same time you can kill the ghost, which is actually pretty cool. And if you knock out their 3 rituals, they can't resummon themselves. So there's a lot of really cool components that I think we're gonna really enjoy this game. I'm looking forward to streaming it next month. We will be doing a massive all-day stream on launch day, the 18th. And if you're looking for people to play with, or you're looking people to get to know that enjoy Asyms in general, click on the link below. We have our Discord in there. And of course, tell me what you think of Ghostbusters. Are you excited? Are you still kind of on the fence about the game? Are you planning to get it day one and go hardcore? We will probably be playing a lot of Ghosts coming out of the gate, but as we build a community around it, we'll probably be doing a lot of community nights where we just play as Ghostbusters, kind of like we do with Evil Dead or Dead by Daylight. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.